What is going on, guys? Welcome to Season 3 Grudge and Glory For Honor with two brand new characters, and it's a brand fresh new season for the game. So I'm going to be doing a in the lab session with both characters, just to give you guys a general idea what I feel like is best with these characters and what I found out. So the character I'm mainly playing for this new season is Highlander. Highlander is way more complex than Gladiator. Gladiator, you can literally pick him up and you can play him. Highlander is a different story. So I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna get into the whole thing on why he's a lot different from all the other characters in the game. So here they are, Highlander. I've been playing with him pretty much a lot. So I have him at level 12, and I haven't touched Gladiator at all. So let's jump into Highlander real quick. First I'll show you his combo strings, and I want to show you his combo strings, what's good with him, what's bad with him, and basically stuff that I found to be really fucking good with Highlander. So far, this character, he's a hit or miss, but he's so good. Alright, so here he is. Highlander is all his glory. This is his run animation. There's his walk. Alright, so let me show you his run attack. So his run attack is a 2-hit heavy that I don't think you can feint. Let me see. Nope. You can't feint that. So that's his unlock sprint attack, sprinting heavy. So his combo strings, you got light, heavy, which is turn a rog, or turn a nog, whatever. Lowland slashes, which is RBR, which is light and heavy. Banshee's wail, which is heavy, and then Celtic cross or Celtic curse, which is forward A heavy. So RB, or light heavy. That's his light heavy string. And he got light. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's his light heavy string. And this is his Banshee's wail, heavy. The top light is very hard to read because how slow the startup is. So you can easily do this and then that. Or if you want to get fancy, you could do this, feint the second heavy, go into a guard break, and then, yeah. So you can do this, boom, boom, and then zone cancel, but that's like, you don't want to do that. So the best thing you could get out of a guard break with the Highlander is a light and a zone. But you want to cancel the first attack, but all your stamina is like gone. And we got Celtic Curse, which is a forward A, which is going to be his best startup, which is that. Boom. Very good startup, very slow startup, which has super armor. All of Highlander's heavies have super armor, which is, in my opinion, a good call because Highlander is slow as fuck. Without super armor, he'll be easily parried. Easily. So the best thing with this is that you can soft feint it. You can soft feint it, which means you can soft feint an attack and then go into another attack. So if you push, so let me show you. This is where it's at right here. Here it is. Celtic Curse cancels. Cancel into a left attack with the right stick and RT, or cancel to the right stick and RT. So during the startup of the attack, you want to do this and then that. You want to do heavy and then go right to the right, go to the right, or go to the left. So during the animation, that's when you want to do the second input. So that's really it for that. So what's unique about the Highlander, he has two different modes. He has a defensive form, which I'm in right now. This is defensive form right in. But if you hold in the heavy attack, this is his offensive stance. So from this stance, Highlander has a lot to work with. And what's good about this stance all of his heavies are unblockable. All of his heavies are unblockable, which is insane. And then, so all of his heavy attacks are unblockable. He also has light attacks, which are probably some of the fastest lights in the game. But look how much stamina he loses. 3 heavy attacks, he's already almost out of stamina. And if you want to get out of offensive mode, just push the B button, just like that. Sorry, I just did Balor's Might. Balor's Might, which is his unblockable heavy swings, and then you got his enhanced light. So you got caber toss, and you got Fomorian kick. So if you push guard break in offensive mode, you get a kick. And if you push down X, or if you push back X, you get a grab. So what you can do with these 2 moves is when you do a kick, you can get a free unblockable after the kick, which is amazing. But his unblockables don't really do that much damage, which sucks. And after a grab, of course, you can get a free unblockable. And of course, you have his emote, his offensive mode. Whoops. He got his offensive stance emote, which is, in my opinion, probably the worst emote in the game. But you can spam it. He looks stupid as shit when he does it. But yeah. So what I figured out, what I found out. Oh, before I even get started, if you want some advanced shit, so if you want to do advanced stuff in offensive mode, you could cancel the unblockable. You could cancel the unblockable heavy to do something else. So if you want to do like say a heavy attack. During the unblockable animation, you want to push light attack. So boom, boom. Right there I was doing an unblockable heavy attack, but I soft faded it into a light. Boom. So the opponent reads it as I'm going for an unblockable. I ran out of stamina. Fuck. But there's more to it. You can do more to that. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So let me get my stamina back. So what you can do during an unblockable, not just that, you don't have to do a light. You can cancel into a kick. So heavy attack, kick, boom. Look how much stamina it takes though. So unblockable. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So fake the unblockable. And go right into an unblock. That's all confirmed. Anything after that kick is a confirm, but you have to time it right. So boom, boom, boom. That's confirmed. But if you want to get even more fancier, this is a warning. This will drain all your stamina. You can cancel the heavy into a kick, but you can also cancel the kick into a grab. So watch this. Boom, boom. Look at that. Look how much stamina it takes up. That's almost all your stamina just to get that one piece of damage. But of course you can mix it up. You can do this. You can do this, kick. You can fake the opponent out, get him with a grab, but of course you're losing all your stamina. So which is the bad thing about the Highlander, he has a very, very, very low stamina pool, which fucking sucks. But once you get good with him, he's a very, very, very reliable character. So what I like to do with Highlander is basically I like to fake out my opponents a little bit. So what I like to do, I like to go into this, cancel. Well, I don't want to do. Well, no, actually, yeah. I like to do this, but I'm losing all my stamina. But I would normally not go into the guard break. I would usually do this. Well, whoops. See, I still have my stamina, but instead of actually fainting into the unblockable stance or into the offensive stance, I like to fake my second heavy. Usually that would go into the wall, but the second heavy is usually always red. But whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So this is what I like to do. This is the startup I like to do. So I like to go into this. Well, I didn't want to do that, but you get the idea. So this is what I like to do. This is basically my bread and butter out of stamina. This is like my bread and butter combo with Highlander, but it's an out of stamina combo, which sucks, but it is what it is. But what's cool about the offensive stance, you could go into it anytime you want. So after the first heavy, you go into it, and you can also go into it after a light attack. So you do this, go into that, go into this, get it grabbing. Of course, you can cancel at any time, so you're not losing all your stamina, so that way you got a fighting chance against your opponents. So this. So yeah, going into offensive stance is Highlander's way of getting damage. So, what you can get after... So basically what you can do... Let me actually go into... Let me go against a Raider. Let me go up against a level 1 bot, because there's one specific move... There's one specific move with the Highlander. One move is what's making... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. One move is making the Highlander really amazing, and that's his crushing counter, which I'll show you that right now. And of course, fucking Vikings. So we go into here. Alright. So very similar to the Warden, Highlander has a superior block or a crush counter. What it does is if you time your opponent's heavy or light perfectly, you get a crushing counter, which means you can counter that attack, and basically parry while attacking, and then get damage out. So that's a superior block right there, which is a unblockable. And what's cool about it, you could go into offensive stance while you're in it. I'm out of stamina. The only thing is, I don't recommend doing it. It doesn't work against unblockables, and it doesn't work when you're out of stamina. That's the only bad thing about it. So very similar to the Warden, but the only difference between the Warden and the Highlander can do it anywhere. The Warden can only do it top. The Warden can only do it on the top heavy, or a top position. Oh. Now with this update, you can notice if I'm blocking his heavies, I'm actually taking chip damage. So they added chip damage to this new meta. So, but the only thing about a chip damage, it doesn't kill you, which in my opinion fucking blows. Chip damage should kill you, or whatever, I guess. So they added chip damage, and also you cannot get anything off a parry. From what I noticed, you can't get anything off a parry. So you would used to get a free guard break after a parry, but it only happens on some attacks. It doesn't happen on all attacks, but you get the idea. That move is so good. So yeah, that's basically Highlander, man. Highlander is such an amazing character. So yeah, as you can see, I went for a guard break, nothing worked. That's so good. Such a good, so fucking good. So yeah, that's Highlander, guys. I mean, I really have nothing to, oh yeah, let me show you his zone. His zone's pretty fucking cool. I love the animation on it. such a cool ass animation, but it is the only zone in the game that legitimately takes up all your stamina, because there's 3 hits in the zone, which is just fucking insane. So that's Highlander. For the Highlander, you want the superior blocks. You want to get those crushing counters. You want to get into offensive stance as best you can. You want to try to get the best startups. Highlander is a very, 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 very hard character. He's not easy, which is why people are going to the character. Which is why people are choosing this character over the Highlander, which I'll show you why. We're going to try out the Gladiator. I love the Gladiator. In my opinion, I love the Gladiator character. I'm a huge fan of the Gladiator movie with Russell Crowe. I've owned almost every Gladiator game that Capcom made that I owned. Like, Capcom made a fantastic game called Shadow of Rome, which is an excellent PS2 game. And you also got Colosseum, Road to Freedom, and you got Rise Son of Rome, which has, well, no, they're Spartans, but it's literally the same thing, especially in the multiplayer. So I love the Gladiator character, man. I mean, the history behind the Gladiator character is insane. Same with the Highlander. The Highlander is Scottish. I love Braveheart. That's a great movie. I call once I get my Highlander to the rank that I want him at, he's gonna be called Braveheart. I mean, he's gonna be called Mel Gibson. Tell you that. So alright, let's get into the Gladiator. Gladiator is basic as fuck. I mean, he's just like any other assassin character. So you got his. So you have four lights: heavy, light, light. So everything he has is light, heavy, all this bullshit. So he's a four light string, which can end with the heavy. So yeah, fantastic. So if he could go into a heavy at any time during his light chain. So he has that. He has his double heavy. So if you want to feint a second, go into the light. He has some fast ass feints. He probably has some of the fastest feints in the game. So yeah, that's that. I mean, you got a spring attack, which is of course a Superman hit. A crowd pleaser, which is again same thing, but without running. But that's one of the fastest top lights in the game. I think it's unsafe. So if you block that light, I think you can get a free guard break off it. So just like Valkyrie, I think this top light's very unsafe, but it does shit ton of damage. But again, it's against Peacekeeper, so that's his top light. So you got his dashing hits. So you got his dash lights, which are fucking quick and are very annoying. And which is crazy about this, you can do this. So after this, you go into a light chain. This, you can go into that, do this. So yeah, you get the general idea about that. You can do a sucker. This is very annoying, and it's very hard to dodge because of the tracking on it. Look at the tracking, and it's a stamina drain move too. This is his gimmick. I'll show you that a little later. So yeah, you can do sucker punch into a heavy. Whoops. Sucker punch into a heavy. So you can do that. You can do, okay, so you got the toe poke, which is fucking extremely fast, and it's a low. You can't parry. You cannot parry it. You can't parry it, or you can't block. Well, of course you can't block it. You can't parry it. So the only best thing you have is to dodge it. But the startup on it is extremely quick. So look at that. Look how fast that is. And not to mention there's tracking on it. So if you go to the side, it'll probably still hit you if you don't do your dodge right away. So yeah, and here's his like go-to attack. Of course, and This pains me. Gladiator has a bleed damage effect, which is stupid. So you got his skewer. So you got skewer. Well, no, hold on. Oh, it only works in a combo chain. So skewer only works in a combo chain. You can't do it raw. As you can see right here, I'm pushing down right heavy, so that it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can only chain it. So light. Whoop, I messed up. Why is it not coming out? Oh, because I'm doing it wrong. So you can do it raw. Oh no, you can't. I just did it. It didn't come out. Look at that bleed damage. Yeah, I just did it. I just did back heavy and it didn't work. Alright, so yeah, like I said, comes out in a chain. And you can fucking feint it. So look at that bleed damage effect. Look at that. What? So boom. And what's OP, which is fucking crazy about it, it has a guard break. The move has a guard break. So boom, boom, guard break. You could do toe poke, like fucking crazy, man. This character is very strong. So that's it for right now. Other than that, he has deflex, which I'll show you that. So that's Gladiator, really. I mean, there's nothing to it. I mean, all the Gladiators I faced with Highlander, all they would do is do dodge attacks, dodging punches, fucking toe pokes. Like, fuck's sake. So yeah, Gladiator's a character you can easily pick up. I mean, the For Honor Legends community that I'm in, I've just been seeing Gladiator clips, all that stuff. Like, seriously, you guys can't fucking... You guys can't try a harder character. You gotta have a character that literally has easy inputs to fucking press. Fucking pathetic. I have not seen one Highlander clip yet. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, so you can still get a parry. You can still get a parry off a heavy. Or a guard break off a heavy. I guess it only works for certain characters, because obviously Gladiator can still do it. Alright, so let me show you his gimmick. This is his gimmick. This is his out of stamina gimmick. So you can literally just spam that, and you can get it. You can just it works every time. It almost works guaranteed 90% of the time on new players. But if you're a good player, it's going to be hard to do it. So there's his deflect. Let me show you something else. Let me show you his deflect. I mean, look how good he is. Look how good that is. Oh, speaking of that, let me show you his zone attack. Watch this zone. What? It's a stamina drain, unblockable zone, and you can do that. Exactly what the bot did. You can do that. You have to dodge the shield, because if you don't, that heavy's guaranteed. You're getting hit by that heavy no matter what. This fucking gimmick. Sorry, let me show you these deflex attack. So you get skewer off a deflect. And now he's dead with punish. This is probably my favorite execution in this game. So fucking brutal. So you have the skewer after a deflect. What else does he have? He has counter jab. Come on. Alright, so the lights don't work. That's weird. Hold on. What is this? Oh, bamboozle. After a missing sprint attack to throw a punch that stuns the opponent. Okay. I'm trying to get this to work. Oh, it's whatever. Sorry. So I mean, you can dodge it. I mean, the bot knows that I'm doing it, so. Fuck, I mistimed it. I mean, you get the skewer, like it's insane. I mean, the range on that is insane too. So you can keep doing that. It's like ridiculously good. That's so fucking busted. And that zone tracks too, which is, and that zone can almost track you, guaranteed almost track you. Gladiator also has the best stamina pool in the game. By far, he has the best stamina pool in the game. He's not crazy mixed up intensive like the Centurion, which I heard he's getting nerfed. His big 80% combos getting nerfed, which is a good thing, but I like Centurion. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm liking Centurion, but I do agree that Centurion's busted. So I'm glad he's getting that nerf. He really does deserve that nerf. But I wanted to get a knight character to rep 1, and Centurion was the only character that I actually liked that fit my playstyle, because I love to attack. I don't like to sit back and just wait. I'm an attacking guy. That's why I play with Kensei. I play with Raider. Now I'm playing with Highlander. Gladiator, maybe I'll play, but Highlander I want to get used to. So that's it, guys. That's really all I have for you today. Is basically the overview in the lab type of shit with Highlander and Gladiator. In my opinion, I think Highlander's the better character. If you want a challenge, Highlander's the better character. If you want to be a basic bitch, Gladiator's your man. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But let me show you his executions, which are pretty cool. I'll show you both his executions that they have available right now. Alright, so you got that one. You got Stop Squirming, which I already have. You got Reeling In, which is alright. I mean, it's okay. And Maximum Carnage, this is probably one of my favorites. So I'm trying to save up to get that. And we got Gladiator, which Gladiator has some probably. I like Gladiator's like 1 execution, which is already unlocked, which is Intend to Behead. This is probably my favorite one. We got No Mercy, which is alright. I mean, it's kind of like a shout out to Lawbringer, but Deep Cut, which is okay. Yeah, it's alright. And we got Bone Crusher. I mean, it's alright. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, Intend to Behead's like the only execution I like. So yeah, guys, that's the Gladiator and the Highlander. I hope you all enjoyed it. There will be gameplay for the Highlander coming soon. So be sure to look forward to that. Until then, guys, I'll see you all next time. To the everyday workers, to the all-time gamers, rock the fuck off. If I can rock this video, end this little walkthrough. I'll see you all next time in the next video. See you later. If you are playing in For Honor, enjoy the Highlander and the Gladiator. But mostly, secretly, enjoy the Highlander. Don't be a basic bitch. Peace out, guys.